of me getting ready for my job interview, and then I'm gonna also give y'all some tips and some tricks on how to get hired, because I have a job interview today at Dunkin. And when I like to do my makeup for job interviews, I try to be as natural as possible, which means brows, lashes, lip gloss. That's it. Because you don't want to go in there with too much makeup. You don't want to go in there with a little makeup, but you want to look done up enough, like you look like you put some effort into it. Then after that, we're gonna go into my hair, but I have on a wig, so it's nothing but to lay this down. I'm just going to do my eyebrows. I have a whole eyebrow routine on my channel, so if you want to see how I really if you really want to see how I get into it, then there's a whole YouTube video on that. But I might update it soon, because I feel like since then my makeup routine, my eyebrow routine has changed a little bit. Not too drastically, but enough. I'm just spraying a little bit into this. I'm just using this Lock On Liner and Brow Cream, and this is in the shade Espresso. I've been using the same one for like, I haven't even bought a new one. It's still the same one. But I feel like it's kind of cheating when I go and do job interviews now, since if you don't know, I work at Sonic, and I'm an assistant manager at Sonic. And I've been working at Sonic for 3 years now. I started working there in my junior year of high school. So I've been working there about almost 3 years. So I feel like it's kind of cheating, because I actually hire people at Sonic. So I feel like since I hire people at Sonic, I kind of know the gist, the ends of what people are looking for when they hire people. So I feel like it's kind of cheating, because I feel like I should know what places are looking for. Because when I hire people, I look at body language. I look at if they applied already online, or if they already filled out the application before they come in, before they do the open interview. Because if you usually fill out the application online and then you come in for the open interview, it makes you seem like you're more willing to have the job. Or if you come in for the open interview, it makes us feel like you actually care, because you're taking the time out of your day to stop what you're doing to come actually talk and get an open interview. And I feel like it's better to have an open interview than just getting picked based off of what's on paper, because everything can look good on paper, but I feel like when you do an open interview, you can actually see how a person is, how do they spark, not how do they spark, how do they talk, how do they respond to questions, what is their body language like when you're having a conversation. So when I'm doing an open interview, I look at all those things. I look and see, is this person making eye contact with me, if this person body language is towards me, if this person body language is engaged in the conversation. So those are some things that you probably want to think about when you go to your next job interview. Be like, dang, like, I really want doing none of that. Then you should probably step your game up and start doing that, because it would definitely make you a game changer. So like, for example, when I filled out my application at Dunkin' Donuts, I bring it in the next day along with my resume. Because when you have a job, you always want to bring a resume, even if it's for an open interview, even if you can upload it online, we apply. If you're still going in for an open interview, bring a resume. And when I bring my resume and my application, I always put it in a folder, and I put it in a folder with the clear sheet protectors, because one, it makes you look like you're put together, and for two, it's more professional. It's not like you're just handing it to them. You're handing this envelope. You're handing them this, like, kind of like I kind of treat it like it's a portfolio, and like, this is my body of art. This is my body of work. Like, these are the places I've worked at. Like, resumes are highly important. I feel like nowadays people don't really care about resumes, but I do. If I hire somebody and they come stacked with a resume, and nobody else is coming with resumes, I know you being for real. I know you serious. Even if you don't have a job and it's your first job, you can still make and build a resume portfolio off of your without having any kind of work experience. And if you guys want, I could go into detail on how to build a resume and how to make a resume. that's gonna stand out and make employees want to hire you. Um, well, yeah. Also, when you come in and you're doing an open interview or any kind of job interview, you want to look presentable as well, which means your clothes. You don't want to come in with wrinkled clothes. You don't want to come with jeans on. You typically want to wear like business attire, so like jeans and slats. I mean not slats, like blousers and nice business pants, some nice little slacks, some flats if you're a dude, a nice little button down shirt. For me, today I'm wearing a nice little button down shirt with some dress pants and some heels. I'm only wearing heels because I don't have any. I currently do not own any flats that I like that I should be wearing for an open interview. Man, I'm trying to find. I don't know what I did with it. I can't find my concealer so I could clean out my eyebrows. So, like I was saying, you kind of just want to, you really want to go in there to impress. Like, when they ask you questions, you want to be able to answer every single question. Even if you don't have an answer, do not say, I do not know. Think about it. Really take the time to think about it. Because if they asking you questions and you keep saying, I don't know, or you answer, I don't know, it makes it seem like you can't solve problems or solve tasks. At least in my opinion, when I'm doing my open interviews, I don't like it when they tell me, I don't know. Because it makes me think like, oh, they can't. It makes me kind of feel like, oh, they can't think for themselves, or they're not going to be able to solve a simple task on their own without asking for help. Even though there's nothing wrong with asking for help, it's just little things like that. You have to base what their responses are based on how they will respond in the store. So if I'm asking you, like for example, I did an open interview on this guy about a week ago, and I asked him, I said, tell me about yourself. He sat there really quiet, didn't say anything. And I was like, so do you have anything to say? He's like, I don't know. So you can't even tell me, if you don't know what to say to tell me about yourself, lets me know that you're not able to work here. Because if you can't even, I mean, a job of, if an interviewer is asking you to tell you about yourself, that is your moment to shine. Put on some moisturizer, because baby girl, you don't want to go in there with that dry, cackly skin, because we ain't snakes around here, period. But like I was saying, you don't want to that's the time for you to brag about yourself. Be like, I do this, I'm in that, I'm a part of this, I do this, I have this leadership role in this and that and third. Like, even though they're gonna see it on your resume, it is best to always take the opportunity to brag about yourself, especially if they give you the chance. Take the opportunity, but don't be cocky with it. Just be like, oh yeah, I'm in high school, but I'm a part of National Honor Society. I do JRTC, but in JRTC I'm a commander for this. It's just little stuff like that that lets them know, like, oh, hey, they have a leadership role here, so therefore they know how to somewhat communicate with people. They know how to solve difficult problems. They know that if something happens, they know where to go to get the problem solved if they're not able to solve it themselves. So it's just like, I be thinking like that, and that's how they think too when they hire people. And I'm just sitting here talking and everything, like, ain't got nowhere to go. I'm about to put on these falsies. I got these new falsies. These are from INV. These are extension curl. These are the J curl ones. I'm just gonna put these on. And then I'm just gonna put on some lip gloss. I'll probably wear some just clear lip gloss. You don't want to go OD with it. Then I'll take you guys with me to iron my clothes, because for job interview you don't want to have no wrinkled clothes. And my clothes ain't even wrinkled for real, but you can never be too much on the safe side, because I still need to put gas in my car before I head over there if I want to make it there in time. Like, just Dunkin' Donuts is literally only 5 minutes from my house. I think that's why I also ended up becoming a Dunkin' Donuts fiend. And there's also Dunkin' Donuts in the town where I go to school at. So my ideal is, if I can get the job there, then I can just transfer between those two stores and work And the ideal is to not have two jobs. I'm actually gonna quit Sonic if I get the job here at Dunkin' Donuts, because there's just a lot of things going on at Sonic. And if you don't know, I don't work at the same one I originally got hired at. Since then, I worked at like 5 other stores with a whole bunch of other GMs and managers. But the store that I'm at now, I am not the biggest fan of the GM. Like, I like him and I like his ideals and the way he thinks, but I don't like the way he go about doing certain things. And I just feel like I just feel like it's hindering my relationship at work and my work ethic. And anytime that happens, I just need to go somewhere else. And I think it's time for change. I've been at Sonic for 3 years, and I started as a car hop, which is the lowest paying wage you can make, because you make tips. I started off as a car hop, and I worked my way up all the way up to an assistant manager in 3 years. So it's not like I'm just leaving. I think it's also good to have a change and scenery, a change, not just scenery, but a change in where I work, a change on how to handle this just different situations. Just a change in all is good. It's not nothing wrong with changing your environment when needed, and to adapt to a new environment that's going to be better for you. I think it's going to be better for me all together in development and growth in my professional career. And yeah, that's really. Now that my lashes on, it's time to put on some mascara. I can't find the one I really want to put on, so I'm just going to put on the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara to blend my lashes at the top and the bottom, and put some, just the tiniest bit amount on my bottom lash. But I don't know, those is really like all the tips that I have for you. Like, just really come in there, like, you know you're gonna walk out with the job, like, but not on no cocky stuff. You really want to just be, I don't know, like, I wish I can like record my interview, but I'm not, because I wish you guys can see. But you just want to be respectful. You want to sit up. You don't want to slouch over during your interview. You want to give eye contact. You want to have body language that is listening and constantly engaging with them. You just want to show that you're really 100% in and interested, even way before they give you the job. So yeah, I'm just gonna add a little bit more glue on this lash, because baby girl, this lash is trying to come on. Now that that part of the makeup's done, it's time to just do my hair. I got a wig, so that part is not gonna be hard to do. Just need to smooth out the top of this hair, comb out these little nigger naps that's in this wig, because, you know, I didn't tie my hair down when I went to sleep. So that's on my fault. That's on me. Ooh. But I'm taking this wig off when I come back anyway, because my hair needs to be washed, big girl. It needs to be washed. It needs to be washed. But yeah. Also, some good hairstyles you can do for job interviews is, my favorite one is to do a slick back. That's my favorite one, a slick back, like very slick back. I try to, like, when I try to be all, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I try to appear, I ain't gonna lie, when I go to job interviews, I try to appear more white than anything, because they're usually the higher, more white like counterparts than black people. That's just the truth. Those are statistics, man. Can't get over that. So I'm not gonna lie, when I go to job interviews, I do try to appear more whiter than what I finished my hair. I just need to put on my clothes. But like I was saying, when I go to job interviews, my camera died, so I'm on my phone. So I look a little hot, but I'm not. It's just the lashes, period. They're kind of natural, but you definitely tell I have on lashes. But that's not the point. The point is, when I go to job interviews, I do try to appear more white. I'm not sorry for it at all, because they're more likely to hire the white people anyway. So if I act white, or well, not technically act white, but if I appear to be more on the whiter side and not follow this stereotype that people have formed in their head, that black people are improper, black people don't want to work, then maybe I'm more likely to get the job. And it sucks, because I shouldn't have to think that way, because pay itself, and school ain't gonna pay itself. So I gotta do what I gotta do to get my job. So I'm gonna put on my outfit, show y'all my fit, and then put on some lip gloss, show you some scents, and show you some scents that I like to wear. And I think that would be it for this video. Alrighty, so guys, I'm already dressed. Sorry, you can see the lights from where I was filming earlier, but when it comes down to jewelry, I like to keep it very simple. So either I wear a simple chain, or I like to wear something like pearls. I like to wear like some pearl earrings. I try to wear something that is not hoops, because hoops are not really professional. I try to wear something that's just like a stud or a diamond earring. I can't find this other earring to this set of this fake pearl set I got, but I have some earrings in the car, some diamond earrings in the car, so I'm just gonna wear those. But for jewelry, I try to keep it really simple. I feel like less is more in this case when it comes to your appearance, when it comes to a job interview. So instead of I'll put on my typical jewelry, I'm just gonna put on this pearl necklace. I'm gonna put on this pearl bracelet, my charm bracelet, and there's gonna be one on each arm. And then I'm gonna have the diamond earrings on, because that's what I personally feel looks best. I will show y'all the whole completed fit and everything. If this don't look, if I don't like the way the pearls look, then I just take it off. My actual silver chain necklace, I actually broke it in my sleep like a month and a half ago. Shh, my mom don't know that, so if she's watching it, she's gonna kick my butt. But this is personally just like how I like to get dressed for a job interview. So yeah, I don't know if I'm liking the pearls. I think I might take the pearls off. The weave is a little naughty at the end, but ain't nothing I can't fix. Just a little bit of flat irons through, and this ain't gonna get back right. Silky. I don't know. I think I'm gonna opt just to keep the bracelet on and opt to take the necklace off, because I'm not feeling the necklace. I feel like it's actually throwing the look off. So I guess my chest is gonna have to be a little bare, and I just gonna have this and my charm bracelet on, which is perfect for me. Now I just need to put on my shoes, and then I'll show you guys the fit. So I'm in. Here's the fit. A simple blue button down, some black slacks, and then black heels. This is from Old Navy. These are from Charlotte Russe. The heels are from Payless. They cost me like $10. And then on top of that, I also have a mask, just to be on the safe side, because they might not let you come in without the mask for the open interview. So I just bring this to be on the safe side. So we are ready to start our open interview. I feel good, I look good. I still need to put gas in my car before I go up there, so I have to leave a little bit soon, but this is the fit. I just wish these pants fit more, because where I tucked in the shirt, it's all wrinkled, but I think I should be okay. So this is the completed look. But I'm just gonna take some pictures for the thumbnail, and yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys all the way to the moon and back, and hopefully this was helpful with get ready with me for my job interview with some tips. And see y'all in the next one. Bye. This my shit. Let me get it back. Hello.